One person in the live stream. What's up? We got 4 people in the stream. What's up, SB? What's up, everybody coming in? Make sure y'all hit that like button for me as y'all coming in. What's up, admin? We got 27 people in here and only 2 likes. Lovable sisters, what's up? So, anyway, I got a little bit of time, so I just wanted to do a little live about living a private life. Because a lot of people in this world that we living in, they don't know how to live privately. It seems like they always need somebody to know what they got going on in their life. Always got to tell somebody they next move. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't need to know that. Everybody don't need to know that you're moving into your new home. You know, everybody don't need to know where you live at. People be doing house tours and everything. You know, then next thing you know, their house get broken into and they looking like somebody just broke into my house. Now they going live about that. They just got to take a picture in front of their car to show everybody what type of vehicle they drive. What's up, everybody coming in live stream? I'm from Chicago and I live in Chicago. Born and raised. Carl says I'm moving into a new home tomorrow. That's good. See, my thing is, you know, the people that did not serve you well in your life, they definitely don't need to know your accomplishments either. You don't owe nobody anything. A lot of people have a hard time letting people go too. That's another thing we need to talk about. You know, if a person had treated you wrong and you chasing after them, whether it's family or friends or a relationship or whatever the case may be, and you sitting up here chasing after them, let them go. Stop chasing people down just to tell them your business. They're not going to tell you anything on them. I don't know who Emmy is, and I hope that y'all stay on topic in here because my moderator, which is my husband, he's actually not here today. He's at work. So it looks like I'm going to be moderating myself. We stand on topic, and if you don't like the topic, then you're going to have to go somewhere else. Also be respectful in the comment section too, because you will get kicked out. I do give chances, but not too many. Anyway, yeah, so it's like y'all live a private life. Everybody don't need to know what state you move into. For instance, when I leave this state of Illinois, when I leave, nobody, I mean absolutely nobody will know my next move and where I'm gonna be at. I'm not telling nobody nothing. Only reason why I'm comfortable saying that I'm from Chicago is because it's obviously in my bio. And majority of my videos I record CPD. So obviously you can see that in Chicago. Nobody needs to get a house tour. Would y'all please stop showing people the inside of your house? I mean, people will see what you have and that bitterness and that hate in their heart. They're going to want to take that away from you. Now, I don't know if y'all are believers, you know, if y'all believe in God, if y'all, you know, practice reading scriptures or whatnot, but I'm out to read a scripture because in the Bible, it talks about living a private life. If you don't know. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11. And that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work with your hands as we commanded you. Now let's kind of reiterate that. See, that was the old King James Version. New King James Version. That you all aspire to lead a quiet life, to mind your own business, and to work with your own hands as we commanded you, that you may walk properly towards those who are outside, and that you may lack nothing. I see a lot of people left the live stream. A lot of people did. A lot of people don't like when you quote Bible scriptures. A lot of people don't like when you're of God, because this world that we live in is not of God. We live in Satan's kingdom. So what do that tell y'all? For those of you that has questioned, are we living in hell on earth? Of course. We're living in hell on earth. That's the flat out truth. I see somebody took their like back and they got up out of here the minute they heard that Bible scripture. Obviously, they just don't like to live a private life. I've always been a quiet person. Always. Just because I do live streams or, I may talk and stuff like that on this platform, it don't mean that that's how I am in person. Every time I talk, I always tell my audience that in person, I'm not like this. Like, really. I'm very quiet. I'm an introvert. I interact with my children, of course. I interact with my husband, but like outsiders, I don't really talk to people, In school, back when I was young, I used to be talkative. I used to be quiet but talkative, but the only person I was talkative to was my friends. I didn't talk to my other classmates or nothing like that. It was only the people that I was comfortable with. I've always felt like nobody needs to know my business, At times, I used to get out of my body and get too comfortable with people who I thought were my friends. Come to find out they wasn't, but I was running my mouth to them. And see, when you run your mouth too much to people that you believe that is your friends or your family, and they love you and they like you and they mess with you, they really don't. And I'm not saying that's always the case, but in some cases, they really don't. People despise you and they dislike you because of what you have and what they don't have. But some people have more than you and they still be hating on you. That's why you got to be careful with who you talk to. Move in silence. Everybody don't need to know your business. Jake from State Farm, what's up? Everybody don't need to know your business. And a lot of people have a hard time letting people go, man. Let them go. Let them be. Stop forcing yourself around people that don't even really mess with you like that. Look at me. I ain't got no circle. No, I don't have a circle. The only person I got right now is my husband and our daughter. But like on an adult level, my husband, because he's the only person that really understands me. He understands what's up, Frankie? He understands me. He understands where I'm coming from. He knows my likes, my dislikes. Very, very understanding, I'm not saying it like we perfect. People that sat up here. I remember one time somebody was like, I thought y'all was the power couple. We never said we was the power couple, but we are a powerful couple because we done been through some hard times and still did not crash out on each other. Like, we done went through some harsh times together. And yeah, we had our little disagreements and stuff like that, just like all couples do. It's normal. It's not unnormal to have disagreements. But to have control and control your mouth and control your tongue in those disagreements is a very big plus. You don't want to be in a relationship where you say some real hurtful, evil things um to the person that you love. We gotta learn how to control ourselves through that, you know. Um, what's up? I'm good. Um, but yeah, he's the only person, you know. So I don't have a circle. I have a dot. You know, he's the we like I want to say, how can I say it? Shit, I don't even know a good word for it, but we so close. Like, he's my best friend. He's everything to me. He's my best friend. He's my husband, everything. Because in these days and times that we're living in, man, salute to y'all that's out here dating. Salute to y'all that's out here dating. Because it's very rare to find a good person in today's time. I mean, I'm not saying it like he's perfect, but he's everything that I need right now. Everything. I'm just being honest. I minimized my circle a long time ago. I want to say about 4 years ago. I brought my circle down to nothing. The minute that I started going through what I was going through, people left my side. They showed how snaked out and fake they were. You know, I ain't even have to do nothing but tell them what I was going through. I didn't even have to do nothing but tell people, you know, that I needed help. That's all you got to do. Tell a person that you need help. Tell them that you're going through something, and watch and see their true colors unfold in front of you. I don't believe in the whole New Year's resolution and New Year's, oh, I'm going to leave you in 2025. To be honest, it's just another day to me. Yeah, it's another year, but it's another day to me. You know, when December 31st came, y'all, we didn't turn up. We didn't party. I didn't make no food. I wasn't celebrating because it was another day to me. All we did was lived our life like it was a normal day, played with our daughter, did our regular routine, you know, and went to bed. We were in the bed when they was doing the fireworks and stuff like that. We stayed up to, like, I want to say almost 12 midnight. I want to say about 11:45 at night we went to bed. We heard the fireworks going off, neighbors running outside in the freezing cold, talking about Happy New Year, shooting guns in the air, and now all of that. Still ain't phase us. We didn't get up and run around the house, Happy New Year's. It's just another day to me. What? Tedrick, you say you head into the Waffle House. Do we want something? I'm good. I don't even know where you live, but I'm straight. Yeah, you know, I wasn't hanging out with no friends, with no family and stuff like that. I don't have no friends and no family. I don't. My only family right now is my husband and my daughter and my other children. That, if some of y'all don't know, they're in the system. That's the only family I got. And I'm not ashamed to say it, because people really be feeling like, oh, she's unnormal because she cut people off. First of all, I didn't cut nobody out. Well, matter of fact, I cut a few people in my life off, but other than that, you know, other people cut me off, and it was just based off of me needing them. I don't need your help financially. I don't need and want anything from you. Damn, y'all, I see a coyote. I'm so glad I'm sitting in this car. And I'm the only one over here. I see a damn coyote. Literally walking right past. And something told me to stay in the car, because I usually get out and I'll walk. But nah, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be one of those, chasing after friends, chasing after family, even though I see that they clearly don't like me. I see clearly that they have a problem with me, not even really understanding what the issue is, but I used to be one to chase up behind people all the time. And I cut that out 6 years ago. I can't believe it's been, 6 years. It's been 6 years. I said, you know what? I'm not finna keep chasing after nobody just to tell them my business. I'm not about to keep chasing after nobody just to let them know any updates on me, because they don't deserve to know any of my accomplishments. If you couldn't ride that tidal wave with me, if you couldn't literally go through the toughest times with me and just be there for me while I was going through what I was going through, and knowing that I needed a shoulder to lean on, somebody to talk to, if you couldn't be there for me through those trying times that I needed you, and you claimed to be my support, well, fuck you then. I'ma cut your ass off. I grew, how can I say it? I learned a lot in my life, because I can't find the words right now to say it. But like, I learned a lot. I gained a lot of wisdom from everything that I've been through in my life. I know I still got a long ways to go, a lot more learning to do. But one thing about me is I'm not about to chase nobody down to tell them my accomplishments if they could not be there for me in times that I needed them. And some of y'all, the only reason why a lot of y'all out there got a huge circle of friends and stuff like that is because y'all so ducked off that you don't even realize that majority of those friends that you feel that likes you and that loves you and that cares about you, they really don't. Some of y'all don't even sit back and analyze how they are as people. Y'all just, hey, you want to hang out today? You don't even know if this person really like you like that. You want to know why that is? Is because some of y'all was not given discernment. Some of y'all don't even care, to know how a person truly feels about y'all. Y'all just feel like, as long as I got me a huge circle of people that's willing to support me, long as my call log is full with phone numbers, and I know I could call this person and talk to this person. Yeah, you might can call people and talk to them and stuff like that, but that don't mean they really mess with you like that. I ain't never had an issue, a hard time with cutting off family, bro. I ain't never had that issue. I was ready. Because since I was a kid, I used to see a lot of dysfunctionalness, with other people's families. I seen how I was being treated by my own family and stuff like that. And it is what it is, Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you, shoot. My family was cut off about 8 years ago. It's been that long. I ain't never really talked to them like that anyway, to be honest. I don't even know why I still had their numbers in my phone. But this is my biggest thing too. It don't matter, because they say blood is thicker than water. This is what they say, even though that's not the truth. They say blood is thicker than water, right? So if blood is thicker than water, how come when you end up in a terrible situation and you call your so-called blood, your family members, to help you, they don't want to help you? They leave you fucked up out here. And it's sad because it'll be a complete stranger that'll walk up and help you, and your own family can't even do that. I done been in through some tough times, and I'm talking about, I've been homeless before. When I was a teenager, I was homeless. I was homeless as an adult multiple times in my life. Who you think I called on? Family. Do you think they helped me? Hell no. Do you think I cut them off? Nah, I just still kept them in my call log at the time, but I finally got sick and tired of it. And 7 years ago, that was it for me. That was it for me. Somebody says, how old are you? I am 31. 31. I just made 31 last month, December. But I'm not, I don't, I'm so glad that I grew to not take no bullshit. You know, I used to be the same way as a teenager. Cause I started to see how people really were, you know. I never used to let anybody run over me either. Never. You know, I did have a hard time, like, as a kid. I mean, not as a kid, as a teenager. I had a hard time, you know, listening. I felt like can't nobody tell me nothing. Not even my own mom. You can't tell me shit. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Unfortunately, you know, teenagers, that's how they are. That's how they are in today's time, you know, disrespectful, rude, running off at the mouth. But see, what a lot of people did not know, they felt like I was just one of them regular teens that just, you know, that don't listen. And that wasn't always the case. It was always something happening to the point where I felt like there was no need for me to listen. I always didn't have I never had an issue with respecting my elders though. You know, I never had a problem with doing that. It's just the amount of respect that I receive. And me personally, do I feel like adults should respect children? Hell yeah. You should respect a child. You should respect their boundaries. Same thing with teenagers. Respect their boundaries. I'm not saying that allow them to disrespect you in any kind of way. That's not what I'm saying, you know. I just feel like everybody requires respect. And you got to give respect to get it. So if I feel like I'm being disrespected and talked to rudely at that age that I was at, then you're going to see me come out, you know, the fire come out of me. Frankie says it is hard, but it is very empowering to cut the cord from toxic people. Facts, Frankie. You got to. Was it hard for me to do it with friends? Yes. I found that it was way harder for me to cut off friends than it was for family members. I don't know why, but you know, I felt like my friends was there for me more than anything than my own family. And to be honest, that pretty much was the case. But, you know, then I finally started seeing how friends didn't really give a fuck. And it took for me to have to really experience some things in order to see that they really didn't like me. It took for me, if you're a woman, one thing you don't never want to do is bring your man around your friends or bring your friends around your man. See, back then, I was a little, you know, I was a little dumbed down. I wasn't dumb, you know, I was always smart, but you know, I had to learn as I grew. I had to learn as I grew. So it was one situation a long ass time ago where I invited one of my friends over to my house, and at the time I was in a relationship with somebody else. He was staying with me, and we was just like kicking it, you know. Everybody was relaxing, chilling, and she just kept looking at him, like giving this flirtatious look, you know. And mind you, he was disrespectful anyway, because I told him, I said, you need to put on a shirt. My company comes here. I would prefer that you wear a shirt. I don't want you walking around without the shirt on. He was like, I ain't worried about it. I'll put a shirt on. And he didn't. He was walking around with his basketball shorts on and no shirt. And she just kept looking at him. And I could not direct her attention towards me for shit. And mind you, this so-called best friend though, you know. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, I was trying to play it off. I'm like, do you want something to eat or something like that? And then she was like, nah, I'm fine. And then she just kept looking at him. So I pulled him off to the side. I said, look, go put a damn shirt on, because this chick, it seemed like it's about to be a problem. She looking at you. Oh, she looking at me. You funny. Immediately, I asked her, are you ready to go home? She was like, yeah, I am. I'm ready to go back. It's a little boring. Boring? Okay, bitch. Well, I'm about to take you home. First of all, what type of friend could not even meet me halfway? I had to come all the way to your house to come and grab you. It was so many different things with that one particular friend. And I seen a lot of red flags with her, but I just felt like, oh, she's so fun to be around. And, we be, having so much fun, turning up, blah, blah. Was it worth it? No. And then, the friendship between me and her, it was always on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. That was a big red flag. Like, if you have a real friend is going to be there to support you. When my kids ended up getting taken away from me 6 years ago, I called her. This is when me and her was so-called still cool. I called her and I told her what happened. And then she was like, I'll see what I can do to help, because I was trying to see if she can get them for me. She was like, I'll see what I can do to help. I'll call you back. Never called me back. I mean, I waited like 5 to 10 minutes, didn't receive a call from her. So I called her phone, kept calling. It was going straight to voicemail. And I was like, what the okay, maybe her phone, let me stop overthinking. Maybe her phone died, I'll get to your question in a minute, Abdullah, if I'm saying that right. But I said maybe her phone died, Didn't think none of it. I started texting her and I was like, hey, did you see what you can do? She was like, yeah, I'm calling my mom right now. Give me a second. So, didn't hear anything for about 20, 30 minutes. Called her back. Phone kept going to voicemail. Kept calling. But this was the red flag to me. Why the hell every time I call your phone going to voicemail, but when I text you, you're responding back? Then I waited like 2 hours and I called her and it rung one time and went to voicemail. I said, you know what? I don't know why I feel like she blocked me. So I called her from another number. It immediately started ringing and she picked up. And I said, so explain to me why you blocked me. I didn't block you. My phone is messed up. I said, okay. Hung up immediately and called her from my regular number. Voicemail. Called her back from that number. Voicemail. Called her from a third phone number. Rung again. Rung again. Now, the second number I had called her from was my mom's phone. The third number I called her from was an app that I downloaded. So, okay, so you blocked my mom's number, so I'm about to call you from this app number. And it rung. She picked up. She heard my voice, hung up. I texted her. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why would you block me? And you supposed to be my friend. If I'm going through a hard time like this, I would expect you to be my damn friend. And you got my back. She was like, it's not even like that, whatever. And that was it. That was the end. It was like, okay, cut off, So I ain't talked to her for, I want to say, about 6 or 7 months. And then I got lonely and I'm like, you know what? I need my friends back in my life. So I hopped on Facebook when I used to have a Facebook page and reached out to her. She started giving me updates in her life, but you can tell, like, through her responses, she wasn't happy to hear from me. She was just like a little irritable through her responses. But I looked past it and I didn't care because I just felt like I needed friends. Fuck out of here, man. That little friendship that we ended up having again, it ended up lasting for like 4 months. And then that was completely it. And the last time I talked to that chick was like 6 years ago. If I see her in public, I will walk right past her. Anybody that was a so-called friend, family too. I don't give a damn. I don't discriminate. Family, friends, don't matter. If I see your ass in public, I'm not going to speak to you. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to act as if we don't even know each other. Because if you say, Danny, hey, oh my God, I was just thinking about you. It's like 1,000 different ways that you can get in contact with me if you was thinking about me. Let's be 100. I was the one always reaching out to people. Always. I was always that friend or that family that I was calling people. They weren't calling me. But I got tired of it. I got tired. So if I see your ass in person and you be like, Danny, I'm going to act like I don't even know you. Who? Who you talking about? Oh, okay. So that's how you going to act. You going to act like you don't know me? No, I don't. I don't know you. I don't know you. I'm not about to be fake with you and be like, hey, oh my God, yeah, you know. I'm not about to do that because, see, then people would be looking forward to knowing. At that point, they want to know things new about you. What happened within these 6 years that we ain't see each other? We didn't talk. Did you get you a place yet? You know, did you get your children back? Blah, blah. That's all they want to know. And then as soon as you tell them and you like, man, shoot, yeah, I got up out of homelessness like 3-4 years ago. Yeah, no, I ain't get my kids back yet, but I'm still working on it. That's all they need to know so they can go and gossip. Girl, you know, I seen Danny at the store and she said she still ain't got her kids. Must be doing something wrong. She still ain't got her life together. Blah, 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 you know. And then when you try to ask about them, they tell you the bare minimum. Oh, girl, I just got hired at. And sometimes people be lying. They be lying because you don't even know that they secretly in competition with you. Girl, I just got hired as a nurse. You know, I got my little nurse medical assist. I'm a medical assistant now. I got hired at this hospital or whatnot. Girl, and I just had a 3rd child and I'm married now. So yeah. Oh yeah, we got us a new house and we live far out in Frankfort, Illinois. Girl, yeah, my life is great now. They be lying. People be really lying. They life ain't fucking great. They life done went up into flames the minute that y'all stopped talking. Y'all believe everything people say. And it's just sick and it's sad how adults can lie. I'm a very truthful ass person, so I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell your ass that I'm fucked up. I'll tell you. I will tell anybody in a heartbeat. Oh, shit, I'm messed up, man. I'm out here all bad. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know that that's something that they want to hear, so they can go gossip about it. Overall, I'm still a very, very honest person. And I just felt like since I'm so honest, nobody deserves my honesty. Nobody deserves my honesty. You can't be 100 with me. You can't even be here for me. Like, I'm not about to tell you any of my accomplishments. It's this one lady that I thought that was me and my husband's friend. Nah, she one of those, let me put on the facade in front of everybody. When I see them in person, I'm going to act cool with them. She be the main one telling us to call her phone, text her, you know, if we want to talk. Why I called this lady phone like 2 days ago. Matter of fact, 3 days ago. She picks up the phone. And when I told her who I was, because I would assume that you would know who I am because you claim that you got my number saved. But when I told her, she was like, oh, and hung up on me. And I was like, what the fuck? And mind you, my husband was sitting right there. He seen the whole thing. He was like, she need to explain that shit. Don't even call her back. Wait for her to call you. I said, shit, if she called me, I might not answer. Because I'm the one always texting this lady. I'm the one always calling her, blah, blah. She never replies to my text messages. It'll say that she saw the messages. Why? Anyway, she ended up calling me back, like, I want to say 5 minutes later after she hung up the phone on me. So, when she called me back, I tried my best to answer it, but it went to missed call. So I said, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. I don't know. I just feel like I'm bothering her. You know, she just one of them chicks that is like, huh, what does she want? Chick, I don't even call you. I don't even really call you. I text you more than anything, and you don't even reply back. But I'm trying to be a good-hearted person that I am. So, and I feel like I was being too kind, you know. And so she ended up, when I called her back, she answered, and she was like, "Hello." And I was like, "Hey, this Danny. I was just calling to check on you. You know, I hope I'm not bothering you or nothing." Because oh no, girl. Yeah, you know, I'm at work. I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off, okay? Which I knew that was a fucking lie. And that was what, 3 days ago? 4 days ago? Here it is. Still ain't hear from her. I'm not about to chase after nobody. That was my last straw. You know what I did? Instantly deleted her number on my phone. Chick, I ain't finna chase after you. I don't give a damn. It's just the simple fact. And then the crazy part about it too, y'all. Every time we see her in person, the first thing she do is go in her pocket and go in her wallet, pull out money, and she gives it to us. Okay, y'all, have a great day. What the fuck are you giving us money for? I didn't ask you for no money. I don't want no money from you. And I'll tell her, like, here, take this. I don't want this. I just want your time. If you want to be a friend to me, if you want to be a family member, anything of that nature, if you want any piece of my life and you want to so-called be here for me, I just want your time. I don't give a damn about no money. I'm tired of people doing that. Y'all don't even know how many people me and my husband have had to run across that claim that they here for us in our corner, but instead of being here for us, they giving us money. I don't want no money, bro. I just want people time. Like, I want you to be that support. I want you to be a person that we can really talk to when we need somebody to talk to. And then I just came to the realization that I need to accept the fact that there is nobody out here like that for real. Nobody. It's people off of YouTube right now. They got my email. They got my phone number, my personal phone number. Well, really my other secondary phone, but it's still my personal number. And you know what's crazy? They was hitting me up once upon a time. Now you don't hear from them. No, I don't hear from one particular person. Ain't heard from that one person in months. But they claim they was a huge support. You try to text them, they act like you bothering them. Shit, they don't even be on my platform no more. So I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, did you get enough info? Honestly, I didn't really go outside of what I talk about on my YouTube anyway. But just overall, it showed me over time that, you know, people don't really care about you like how they say they do. People so fake. And this is the scary part too, y'all. People so fake that they will sit here and portray the image like they trying to be that person that you always needed. They here for you. They are here. When I tell you it's scary, y'all, it is scary. People will literally sit here, look you dead in your eyes and tell you that they here for you. And if you need anything, they'll even say, bring it on in, give me a hug. Hey, if you need anything, call me. I promise you I'm there. I'm there. Even if I'm at work, just send me a text message and I'll call you on my break. Or I'll call you when I get off, but I'm here for you. Soon as you go through some shit and you need somebody, that person to talk to, and you hit them up, they start dodging you like bullets. They start dodging you for no reason. And you like, this motherfucker just told me to hit them up if I need anything. They just told me to hit them up. Okay. I'm talking about, y'all, when I tell you I don't trust a soul. People have literally looked me in my eyes, dead in my eyes, and they act to be say they should, get a damn Academy Award and a Golden Globe for their acting skills, because they sit here and they like, acting so sincere. I'm here for you. And I'm so sorry what you going through. And then they'll cry. I mean, I done had somebody like that do that shit to me. They will cry on your shoulder. They'll hug you and say they sorry for everything you going through. And if you need them, they here. And when I tell you, the minute that you start going through some shit, they start dodging the bullet. Dodging you like bullets. Dodging your phone calls, dodging your texts. When you ask them for help, hey, can I get some help? I don't have nothing, man. I wish I did. Then after that, you don't hear from them no more for real. And I say, you know what? I'm going to accept the fact that the only best friend and the only person that I got is my husband. And when I tell you, I can't wait to leave the state of Illinois, because all my trauma, everything that happened to me, everything is here in this state, and I don't want to be here anymore. And that's the answer to your question, Abdullah. Have you ever considered for, I guess you're trying to say, leaving for a better life? I tried that twice, though. Let me tell y'all, I tried that shit twice. And one of them, I was successful. I had ended up getting my own place, a new car. Kids was in school out there, and I left and went to another state. I was about 8-9 hours away. I got me a new car fast. I got housing, everything that I needed. It came quick. But it didn't last. And the only reason why it didn't last is because so-called family start reaching out to me left and right. Oh, girl, why you leave? We could have helped you. If you needed help, you could have stayed here. You could have asked. The same motherfuckers that when I asked them, they tell me no. The same people. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh, you could have just asked. So yes, I have considered moving again. The second state that I ended up moving to, I want to say that was like 9 years ago. I left, moved 10 hours away, ended up coming back 2 months later after leaving. Always end up doing it. The majority of the time is because I get homesick. But when I come back to Chicago, it ain't shit here but trauma that I need to escape and get away from. I ain't gonna say escape and get away from, like, not dealing with the trauma, because I have dealt with it and I came to terms with a lot of my trauma. I ain't gonna say that I'm trying to escape it, but I be wanting to leave and have a better life in another state, because just like Frankie said, it's the toxicity here in the state of Illinois and overall Chicago for me. Everybody want to come to Chicago so bad. Is it worth it? No, it's not. The skyline is beautiful. Yeah, downtown shit. To me, Chicago got the best downtown. Beautiful. The food is good. It's a lot of different things to do here. But is it worth it? No, it's not. I can't continue to put up with a lot of shit from people, Me and my husband said we can't wait to leave and be a memory and be somebody else's memory. Dang, man. I remember when Danny used to hang out with us, man. Now she done left and went to another state. Did y'all hear? She done moved all the way across the state on the whole other side of the map. She really left. Yeah. And I'm a memory to you. And that's how I want to be again. What's up? That's my hubby, y'all, and that's my moderator. I did see your text message. Text my other phone. And I'll reply. I'm actually about to get off of here in a few more minutes. So I gotta get going, y'all. But I mean, I really came on here because when I ride past my house, y'all, especially at nighttime, see, the neighborhood that I live in is like middle class. And it's a lot of big ass houses and stuff like that. And the neighbors around there, they have their blinds open and windows all open, and you see big ass flat screens on top of on their walls. You see nice ass furniture. You see the big ass stairway. Look like a damn mansion on the inside. It looks beautiful. But see, my thing is, if your home ain't empty and up for sale, why are you showing what you... We live in Chicago. Do you not know how many people will walk past, especially in a middle class neighborhood, and they gonna be plotting to see what they can get? That's why I had to come on here and say, live a private life. What is wrong with y'all? You ain't got to show everybody the inside of your house. Rather you doing social content on social media, or rather you just... I get it though. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you want some sunlight. Yeah, because it was at times where I open up my blinds and stuff like that. But in the daytime, ain't nobody really around there though, because everybody go to work and school and stuff like that, and it just be quiet. Nobody's around. I leave my blinds open, or I open up the back door, you know, sometimes, and let that sunlight in, because I don't know, it's just something about the sunlight that really makes me feel at peace. I don't really like being in the dark all the time, you know. But at nighttime though, y'all got y'all lights on. You got your window all open and stuff, and showing everybody the inside of your house. Then y'all be on social media taking pictures, posting it. Just got my new house. Standing in front of your house with the keys. Standing in front of your driveway with your brand new vehicle that you just bought off the lot. Man, God has blessed me. Yes, he sure did. He blessed you. But it's your job to live a private life. Everybody don't need to know your accomplishments and your blessings that you received. I'm not saying you can't tell a person like, man, I got me a new house, man. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, you don't have to tell a person exactly where you live at. When I tell y'all, ain't no family, ain't nobody been in my house yet. And I've been living over there for almost 2 years now. Ain't nobody been up in my house. Now, my husband, one of his friends, a real long time friends, he look at me as his sister and everything. He's been over there with his wife a few times. And then I had one other friend a long ass time ago. She only been over there one time, but we don't talk no more. But like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't need to know your accomplishments and your blessings, because my thing is, if you was a nuisance to them when you was going through some harsh times in your life and all you needed was somebody to talk to, and they couldn't even be there for you, they don't need to know nothing. Nothing. And shit, you don't even need to be talking to them, to be honest. Some of y'all be feeling like y'all need people in y'all life. You don't need nobody. Long as you got yourself and you got God, that's all that matters. You don't need anybody. People come and go. People, they come around for a reason and for a season. Like I told my husband, people will come in your life for a reason, and they in and out like a season. Real talk. That one friend that I reinstated a friendship with, and hell, she probably watching me right now. I don't know, but I'm gonna just tell you this like this. I'm not gonna look at it as a bad way that the friendship was reinstated, because you came in my life again for a reason, and you left out of my life and you was gone like dust, and that was for a reason as well. I do like the feedback that I received from you though, because I took it all in, just to let you know. All that stuff, So I do appreciate the things that I did learn from you, because we all learn from each other from time to time. And that's all I could say. It's other people that was my friends for no apparent reason, because I ain't gained nothing from them. No type of knowledge or nothing. Only thing that I gained was knowledge and wisdom on fakeness and snakes. That's about it. And I appreciate y'all for that. So I want to appreciate the people that was in my life at one point and showed me how fake and snaked out they was. I appreciate y'all for that, because now y'all ain't do nothing but send my antennas up and show me how to look out for a real snake. So I appreciate that. That's why I don't trust nobody now. I appreciate that too, for helping me to learn how to not trust a motherfucking soul. Because when I tell you the times we live in is so damn scary, it's scary. It is scary, because a person will look you dead in your eyes, and lie to you with a straight face. That shit is scary. But you can definitely tell when a person is on some snaked out shit though, and when they don't really mean no good, because they'll pay you. They're gonna pay you to be a part of your life, and then they're gonna run off. And then they're gonna hope that you don't see it. See what type of timing they on. They're gonna hope. I got an agency full of motherfuckers that I'm dealing with right now that sits up here and they feel like, oh, she don't have her family, so she must be, unstable. She doesn't have her family. Her family isn't in her life. They're not in the kid's life. And I'm just trying to understand something. Explain to me, why do I need those people in my life and in my kids' life? If y'all sit here and y'all say the best interest of the kids, well, I know the best interest of my children. The best interest of my children is to not have fuckers like that a part of their life. I'm not about to allow nobody else in my kids' life that don't deserve to be in their life. As long as they got me and my husband, that's all that matters. We all the family that they need. As long as they got each other, they all the family that they need. But y'all be sitting up here trying to force people in their life, though. That's one thing about the system, y'all, that's so messed up all around, even the child support, all that. They try to force other folks that ain't have, they try to force people a part of your kid's life. People that don't even mean no good to your kids. But that's how the system is designed. It's designed to create more family dysfunction. Let's be honest. My kids don't know these people that y'all steady keep bringing around them and calling, hey, you want to see this person? Like, nah, man. And they know that. They know that. Because the majority of the time they listen to my live streams and they hear me talk about family dysfunction and they hear me talk about my own experiences. So it is the devil's job to go against everything that is not of the that's to go against, how can I say it? It is the devil's job to do ungodly things. And to me, that's ungodly. So force people into my kids' life, and my kids don't even know these people from a can of paint. To force other biological parents out of their kids' life and force the perpetrators in their life is diabolical. Unfortunately, I can't be here for my kids, you know what I'm saying, right now in this time, and protect them away from that. They just got to learn harsh ass lessons. And it's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's this wicked ass system fault. They got to learn harsh lessons. And unfortunately, they're going to have to learn that these people that's a part of their life right now, they're going to end up learning that these people only cared about y'all materialistically, to make me feel some type of way. That's about it. Instead of really being there for them. Because let's be 100. If they was there for my children, they would have been there from the very beginning. Why all of a sudden they in the picture now? Unfortunately, my children don't have the mindset that is developed to think about stuff like that. They don't know. They don't understand. They so innocent. They just feel like, man, I just want my family. I want to know all of my family. But they don't know that the reason why I kept my kids away from them damn people a long time ago was because they was the perpetrators. Majority of the time, they were the perpetrators. But this system is messed up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna dive too deep into that, but it's sad. It's real sad. Especially it's really sad how I went from 100 people in the live stream all the way down to one person and 15 likes. But I'm glad that y'all hearing me though. I hope y'all rewatch this live stream. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. And I just want to say something too. I do have children. I am a real caring mother. I love my children. And this system and the stuff that they do is diabolical to me. The stuff that they're doing to keep my family separated and to push the perpetrators into their life is diabolical as hell to me. To give my kids all of the time with somebody else other than their own mother, that's diabolical to me. As if I don't deserve my own damn children. I'm going to just be honest with you though. You reap what you sow. And I do, trust me, I know. If I was a fly on the wall, I can only imagine that y'all reaping right now what y'all sowed. Some of y'all already did reap what y'all sowed before y'all went on y'all little vacations and breaks and stuff like that. I know that y'all back and y'all ready to destroy. But I'm here to tell you today that you will not be successful with what you have planned up your sleeve. Nevertheless, guys, make sure you hit that like button on this live stream. If my children somehow come across this video, I just want to let y'all know that I love y'all. And don't let nobody else try to tell y'all that I don't. I love y'all so much that I'm going to continue to fight for what's right. I love all my kids, bro. All of them. Even the ones I couldn't even be there for that's up in heaven. I love them. And no matter what nobody says or does, you cannot take the unconditional love that I have for my children away from me. No matter what y'all do, y'all cannot stop my children from still loving me. No matter how many days and weeks that y'all try to keep them away from me, you still cannot take that love that they have away from me. No matter what. No matter if y'all try to condition them into believing that I don't exist anymore to them, they still know that I'm their mom. One thing that you cannot erase is memories. Okay? You can't. Because guess what? Even if you try, I got nothing but pictures and videos in my phone that I can show to them. But at the end of the day, God knows what's going on. And when I tell y'all, He gonna make you reap what you sow, be prepared. Just be prepared. All that evilness and that bitterness that you got in your heart, just be prepared for what's to come for you. If you don't repent now and you don't plan on repenting anytime soon, I just want to be your reminder. I want to be your alarm clock. Every time I make a live stream, I'm going to bring this up. Rather it's the beginning of my live or towards the end. That y'all going to reap what y'all sow, man. Y'all done set up here and put me and my husband through all this trouble, lied on us, said all these things about us, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, like, this ain't just to this demonic system. It's to people out there overall, man. Everybody that lied on us, that did us wrong, that said things that wasn't true about us and put rumors out there and stuff like that. I know y'all reaping what y'all sow. If you ain't reaped what you sow now, you about to later on down the line. So just prepare yourself. It's either you gonna have to go through the reaping what you sow, or you should repent right now and call on Jesus. Nevertheless, y'all, I'm out.